Welcome to WEWIN New. Caught on camera, the shocking moment shows just how quickly things can go wrong when mechanical failure or driver error strikes. Stay tuned as we unpack the events leading up to this dramatic crash. Let's get it on! Could have been avoided if they just kept a safe distance. Fortunately, both truckers escaped the wreckage without serious injuries. Seeing bus overtaking, the oncoming truck driver braked suddenly, but the rain-slick road caused the truck to skid.
Bro, ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಫೇಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ಹೋಗು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡು, ಡ್ರೈವರ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡು ಮಗ. ನಾವು ಸೇವ್ ಆದ್ವಿ ಮಗ, 100% ನಾವು ಸೇವ್ ಆದ್ವಿ ಗುರು.
All that just because they couldn't keep their eyes on the road.
Malo. Malo. Rồi xuống thương lượng. Đợt này nặng hơn đợt trước đó nha.
Be careful on wet roads. Areas around the front, sides, and rear of the vehicle where the driver has limited or no visibility. Positioning your vehicle where the truck driver can see you in their mirrors. A garbage truck speeding around a curve overturned and crashed into a house in Chachao, Cheongsao, Thailand on November 25, 2024. During transit, the truck's load spilled across the road, scattering. It happened in China.
Who's there? God.
Do you guys think the red car was at fault? Stay in your lane. Real-life heroes exist, and that's exactly what a Quetta tanker driver proved to be true when he drove a burning tanker on the road to save lives.
Bloody hell! Oh my god, they've proper gone into that.
Bad drivers never miss their exits. The impact with the truck caused Busmere to break off and fall onto the road. Remember to always stay on the sidewalk, pedestrians. A driver has been sentenced for causing a road traffic collision in Devon, England. People really need to learn what safe following distance means. Here is a hit-and-run collision in Manassas, Virginia.
Gets about as much oil and gas from Russia as it does from Brazil, and Vladimir Putin would be connecting to the emergency call center.
An idiot caused a pileup on the Oklahoma highway.
Уже неинтересно вообще, совсем это неинтересно. Более того, они понимают степень рисков и опасности. Да.
Совсем это неинтересно. Более того, они понимают степень рисков
и опасности. Да. Потому что, да, безусловно, не застрахован и на треке.
A white pickup truck crashed directly into a grocery store, damaging a significant amount of merchandise in Chonburi, Thailand. Watch Volvo XC90H Hybrid. Brakes fail while going down mountain in Monterey County, California. It resulted in a single-car collision in which the airbags deployed and the tires' rims were shredded.
A collision between a truck and a bus occurred in Guizhou, China on July 12, 2024. After the impact, the truck overturned on the road, while the bus broke the barrier and plunged down a steep embankment. The truck driver may have been speeding and careless. The 22-wheeler was traveling downhill when the driver brake failed and crashed into other vehicles in Samut Prakan, Thailand on September 22, 2024. The chain reaction collision is said to have caused traffic congestion that stretched for miles. An accident occurred in Punjab, India, when the truck driver suddenly slammed on the brakes without warning, causing a chain reaction that led to a collision between a car following behind and a camper traveling in the same lane. Keeping a safe distance gives you more time, more control, and more peace of mind. It's one of the simplest but most effective habits for staying safe on the road. Cane trains cannot swerve and cannot come to a quick stop. It can take more than 1 kilometer for a fully laden cane train to come to a complete stop. So road users approach all cane rail crossings with caution, obey all signs and signals, and always give way to cane trains. On the morning of June 7, 2025, a truck experienced a sudden brake failure while traveling at speed, which caused the driver to lose control and ultimately led to a collision with multiple vehicles in Taiwan. The accident in Hoa Binh Province, Vietnam. The sugarcane truck lost control while turning, causing the vehicle to crash through the barrier and roll down the cliff. A coal truck overturned when a landslide swept down a road in Shanxi, China on September 8, 2024. Fortunately, a white car passing by the area escaped just seconds before the landslide struck. The truck driver climbed out of the vehicle with the help of passers-by and was not injured.
Oh, you think you're gonna get away?
A car that was fleeing from state troopers at high speed crashed into the side of a semi-trailer on Interstate 15 in Utah, bringing the dangerous pursuit to a sudden halt before 4 individuals from the fleeing vehicle were taken into custody by law enforcement officers. On March 23, 2023, in Shanxi, China, during a rainy and slippery day, 3 large trucks lost control within 1 minute, with their front ends swerving and sliding down the slope. This scared the elderly man so much In Russia, August 6, 2013, the driver of a passenger bus stopped completely before the crossing, but for some reason did not wait for the train to pass and continued on his way. There were 6 passengers on the bus. No one was hurt. Happened near Narayana College in Hayatnagar, India, on May 21, 2025. The car was traveling at high speed when it suddenly lost control and crashed head-on into a truck. There were 4 people in the car, all of whom were college students. The small truck in front failed to activate its right turn signal while making a turn, which gave the following driver no time to react, ultimately resulting in a rear-end collision. A car reversed out of its driveway at full speed without checking for coming traffic and was immediately struck and totaled by a passing semi-truck which failed to stop at the scene. Thankfully, no injuries were reported. A man miraculously walked away unscathed from a severely twisted and mangled car following a dramatic accident. He is truly the luckiest man alive. Man, the list of works on loading cargo includes its securing in a vehicle. On July 18, 2024, in China, a traffic accident occurred when 3 people were sitting at the doorstep eating. They were almost hit by a truck. On December 16, 2024, a crash happened on the southbound 405 freeway near Nordhoff Street in North Hills, North Carolina, resulting in traffic delays. Despite the quick reaction and best efforts to maintain control, the truck was unable to stop in time to avoid crashing into the other vehicle. Dashcam footage captured on Tonkin Highway near Perth Airport in Australia on February 4, 2025 showed a vehicle attempting to merge into an adjacent lane without sufficient clearance, which directly led to a collision with another vehicle already merging that lane. The man on the motorbike turned left without looking, forcing the taxi driver to swerve sharply to avoid a collision, which caused the car to lose control and overturn into a roadside field. The taxi driver was partly at fault for driving too fast. A Honda abruptly cut off a semi-truck while traveling on Interstate 15, causing a collision that left the truck damaged and then fled the scene without stopping. On June 8, 2025, a semi-truck that was reportedly speeding lost control and overturned while traveling on Highway 3 near Princeton, Canada. Semi-drivers need to slow down on this very steep stretch of road. Luckily, no one was coming up the hill from the Princeton side. A car crashed into a parked vehicle at high speed on a snowy road, highlighting the importance of driving slowly and carefully in winter conditions to maintain control. The moment of the accident on Marpasadsko Highway in Cheboksary was captured as the vehicles collided unexpectedly, drawing immediate attention from other drivers. Limited driving technology, while increasingly advanced and helpful in reducing driver workload, should never be relied upon as a substitute for attentive, hands-on driving. Drivers must remain fully alert. Staying in your lane is a simple habit that keeps everyone safer. Don't take chances. Stay alert, stay centered, and stay in your lane. The Mazda driver ran over a temporary road sign that was lying on the road for some reason. As a result, he lost control of the vehicle and collided with a car moving on the same road. Only the cars were damaged in this case.
Машина наша цела?
Опа! Все. А? Такие классно едет. Опа! Сейчас посмотрим.
A biker cut in front of the car and then slowed down, causing the motorbike to skid on the road, causing sparks to fly off. There were no injuries. The truck driver, whose erratic driving quickly drew the attention of everyone nearby, ultimately lost control of the vehicle and slammed into the median strip. Fortunately, no other innocent vehicles were involved in the accident. Who is to blame here? Let me know your opinion in the comments below. A truck slid into the opposite lane and collided head-on with an oncoming minivan. Two other vehicles behind it also caught fire, sending up thick plumes of smoke. Passengers could be seen frantically running away from the burning wreckage. A truck was moving on the road when it suddenly crashed into several vehicles on the road in Telangana, India on May 31, 2024. The vehicle then crossed the median before hitting a tree. The driver said his brakes had failed. A truck overturned and crashed into 4 cars on a Malaysian highway near Bentong on March 30, 2025. The truck lost control and veered into the oncoming lane. The aftermath was devastating, with several cars damaged. The footage, captured on the M1 motorway near Tartu, Hungary on January 8, 2016. You must always stay alert and focused, because on the road you never know when an unexpected situation might unfold. A passenger car and a truck collided while moving through the intersection. After crashing straight into each other, both vehicles continued to drive onto the sidewalk and crashed into an electric pole. If visibility or road conditions are poor, wait for a wider or safer stretch of road. Make sure there's enough space, visibility and time to overtake safely without forcing others to brake or swerve. Hope the minivan driver gets a ticket. On August 29, 2023, there was a serious chain reaction collision on Germany's A2 highway. A truck approaching a construction zone failed to slow down in time and crashed into several stationary vehicles, triggering a massive pile-up involving 5 trucks, including one carrying nitrous oxide cylinders and another carrying formaldehyde. The nitrous oxide truck exploded, causing multiple detonations. Flames then spread to the hazardous materials truck transporting formaldehyde. Toxic substances were emitted. Nearby residents were asked to stay home with their windows closed to avoid exposure to the fumes. Authorities established a safety perimeter with a 711-yard radius around the accident site that nobody was allowed to enter, including rescue personnel. A large truck carrying corn was turning at high speed when it suddenly overturned and crashed into a house. The accident caused all the corn on the truck to fall into the yard, damaging a car parked nearby. The incident occurred on June 23, 2024 in Sichuan, China. At the time of the incident, a man sitting on the seat also managed to run away. Fortunately, there were no casualties and the people sitting in the truck also escaped unharmed. On February 12, 2025, along Brazil's highway in Paraná, a head-on collision occurred between 2 heavy trucks on an overpass. One of the trucks was transporting tar while the other was carrying naphtha, a highly flammable petroleum derivative. The driver managed to open the door and leap from the overpass, landing on the roadway below. A woman had a narrow escape after a truck reversed and hit her scooter in Kerala, India. The truck carrying bricks suddenly lost control and started reversing. Witnessing the incident, people nearby rushed to help her. An accident occurred in the harbour tunnel in Keelung, Taiwan, when a truck suffered a sudden tyre explosion while in motion, causing the driver to lose control and crash inside the confined space of the tunnel. Two vans were involved in a collision at the roundabout on Meitin Road in Taiwan after both vehicles entered the junction simultaneously. A 24-year-old law student in Haryana, India, crashed into a stationary truck on the Delhi-Mumbai Expressway on June 7, 2025. The incident was captured on surveillance cameras. The driver reportedly fell asleep and lost control of the vehicle. Drifting out of your lane, even slightly, can lead to sideswipe collisions, causing other drivers to swerve. Avoid distractions like texting, eating, or adjusting the radio while driving. On July the 11th, 2018, a head-on collision occurred on the Amur Highway in Russia when a van traveling along a stretch of road near Skovorodino veered into the oncoming lane and crashed into a large truck. Trucks have large blind spots on their right side, often called the no zone. If you must pass, do it quickly and decisively, without lingering in blind zones. The finish line is here. Don't forget to give us a like button and share your road encounters in the comments. And don't miss the video on the right side of the screen. See you soon.